Hey there, everybody. Welcome to our new edition of Big Brother 23 live feed spoilers. This is a very sad occasion. I don't know why I'm not wearing black because we are remembering Derek X.
I'm wearing black. I'm wearing all black. I'm also wearing black shorts, which I won't show you, but I got on all black. Sorry, Derek X. It is sad to see you go. We will miss you.
I have a black dog here. Like she is. This is we all need a little bit of dog love right now because this is. I'm really bummed about it. There's a lot of stuff that happened, but we'll talk about Derek X eviction here pretty early on, and also. Really big question that's been all over BB Twitter. What was with the eviction votes last night? Because that was really, really weird.
Oh, it was weird.
But, okay, the first thing we have to get into here, I love Derek X. I'm not trying to throw shade on him now, like right when he's leaving the game, but... You know, you going in your eviction speech and being like, somebody's playing a Nicole F game, you were obviously talking about Sarah Beth. Like, okay... You guys know I'm no big Nicole Franzel fan. I have made this very, very clear over the years. Mm-hmm. I feel like this is disrespecting the name Nicole Franzel to say that Sarah Beth. Listen, Nicole may be infuriating to watch, but Nicole often had a really good sense of what was going on in the game, like
True.
All the time.
That's true.
Sarah Beth is not anywhere near the player that Nicole Franzel is, so let's just... I understand, like, the base idea of this, Derek X. I understand you're in the dark, but no, you can't do this. It was just for lols and nothing else.
No, it's true. Nicole Franzel's someone who infuriated a lot of people in the house, outside the house, fans of the game. But she did always really know what was going on. She was part of all the sort of strategic stuff that was going on. Love her, hate her, she was able to play the game pretty well. Sarah Beth really is a little bit clueless on this because Tiffany is our new HOH and she is shocked that she would be targeted, and I just don't understand what is happening with Sarah Beth. Like, it is just like
it's just like, what?
Dude.
You're acting like I didn't realize how important Derek X was to you, Tiffany. It's like she's been campaigning for Derek X for like 3 days now, Sarah Beth. Like, come on. Okay, we got to talk about this eviction vote nonsense. Before we do, if you guys do enjoy this video, hit that subscribe button. We are here all season talking Big Brother, the live feeds, other things that make our heads go.
Yep, and follow us over on Instagram, Matt and Jess TV.
Okay, let's talk about this vote.
All right, let's talk about the vote. What happened here?
Okay. This is just a theory. I'm just going to cast this out there. I'm not saying that this is 100% for sure, but I think we should all stop killing Tiffany on Twitter first and foremost, because I think Tiffany obviously knew that Derek X wasn't going to have the votes, and she wanted to probably preserve whatever relationship that she has with Claire, who Claire doesn't really have that many more options to turn to, but still, she probably did not want to burn her.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Like, that's a huge component here. Now, Azah. Okay. Listen, Azah, it feels like because Xavier was in solitary confinement, she didn't want to blindside Xavier after the fact and make Xavier sort of upset or whatever else. And with Kylan, it's possible that Kylan only did this vote because he knew that Azah wasn't going to do this vote. So there may not have ever been a way for all of those votes to get there, but it still would have been hilarious if Azah and Tiffany just stuck their necks out, did this vote, and then boom, Derek X is still in the game.
Yeah, it would have been hilarious, but it also wouldn't have been that great a move for Azah. I mean, yeah, she wouldn't have wanted to blindside Xavier. He is in solitary confinement. She's not able to have a conversation with him. If he had come out and was like, what just happened? Like, we were all on the same page like a day ago. I go away for like, whatever. And now all of a sudden this has happened. Like, I thought we were all working together. And I think that would have really pulled everybody apart.
Here's why I'm not thrilled with Azah at the moment. And it has nothing to do with her not wanting to blindside Xavier. It has to do with, why not tell Xavier before solitary confinement, oh, by the way, I'm voting to keep Derek X. Yes, he's not going to be happy about it, but He knows you're throwing that argument out the window, and Azah, don't make me have to start comparing you to Derek F. Like, I need you to make a move in this game to have a chance of winning.
I still don't know that would be the right move. Do you really want to piss off one of your allies and let him go into solitary confinement and think himself to death about what you just told him before he went in? I wouldn't make that move. I just feel like, she's working with him, and to tell him something like that and then, hey, I'm going to be doing this, bye. Like, he has nothing else to do but think about this. And if he feels betrayed, he gets to think about this for hours and hours and hours, and then come out and be pissed off at you, and you have no way to really deal with it. Now, on the opposite side, then Azah will be thinking herself to death too, as well, kind of being like, oh man, should I have said that? Is he going to be mad at me? He's going to be sitting in there stewing on this. I have no way to communicate with him. Like, it's just an all around, move that's going to make everybody not feel that good about things, and they're just going to think themselves to death, and it's going to cause tension. I wouldn't have made that move.
You are probably correct. I am probably armchair quarterbacking because I am upset the next day. But yeah, I think you're probably correct.
No, I totally understand why you would have wanted that to happen. I would have wanted Derek X to stay too, but gameplay-wise, Azah doesn't need to piss off her ally right before he goes into solitary.
Derek X, you should have played the stupid competition with your BB Bucks.
Yes, that's really where the blame is laying here. Why? Why didn't you?
All you had to do was beat Alyssa. Like, it wouldn't have been that hard. Just beat one person and you would have been safe.
Yeah, that's really where the mistake was.
Okay, so, nominations, they're done. Sarah Beth and Kylan, they're on the block. This is not, apparently other than Sarah Beth last night, this is not a surprise to anyone else.
Yeah, it is not a surprise. I mean, they need to split those two up. It is just, that duo is not going to be helpful for the cookout. And Sarah Beth she's done. Unless she wins that veto, she is done. Anyone that goes up against her, it don't matter. She is going.
I want to get some Sarah Beth confessionals or something, because she was so, confident about her moves and all this other stuff during this past HOH, and now all of a sudden she's going to be thrown right on the block. I just don't know what she thought was going to happen here, getting rid of someone who was a huge target and somebody who, I don't know if Tiffany would have probably not wanted to target Derek X right now anyway, but it just feels like she just totally botched her HOH from start to finish.
Yeah, I mean, the real truth of the matter is that Sarah Beth was going to be going home as soon as there was a chance to get her out. Her and Kylan are too close. Yeah. Way too close. The cookout needs to get Sarah Beth out to bring Kylan back in, because if they don't, then they may lose Kylan when they're getting just a little bit, another week even, they may lose him to her.
So in the event that Sarah Beth does happen to win this veto, I feel like Alyssa's probably the contingency plan. I don't think that Tiffany's going to want to nominate Claire, and it's not like she has a lot of other options at this point.
No. I mean, the only sort of interesting thing about it all is Kylan and Sarah Beth are so close.
Yeah.
If Sarah Beth takes herself off the block, what ends up really happening here? Will they actually take that shot at Kylan? He is a really big threat. Nobody wants to sit next to him at the end. I understand, before everybody comes in the comments, that the cookout is trying to make it to the end together. I understand, yeah. I understand. I'm just talking sort of gameplay here. Kylan and Sarah Beth in this game together, that is a legit problem for getting the 6 to the end. Anyways, so you need to break up this duo somehow. And nobody wants to sit against Kylan at the end. No. I don't want to sit at the end with Kylan. He's almost unbeatable.
Okay. I would get rid of Kylan this week. I'm just, even if Kylan and Sarah Beth are on the block together, I would get rid of Kylan this week. And this is not, I know Sarah Beth is an irritant to a lot of people in the cookout. I know what their goal is at the end, but Kylan is a much bigger threat to win competitions than Sarah Beth. Yes, I know Sarah Beth won an HOH, but I just feel like he is a lot more dangerous. I think people already are worried about him within the cookout already. I do think Sarah Beth goes if she stays on the block with him. But yeah, if Sarah Beth wins, it's like you guys are going to go and get rid of Alyssa over... It's like Alyssa... Except kind of Xavier, who is much more loyal to the cookout. Like, Alyssa doesn't have anyone. Alyssa's not getting a lot of votes at the end of this.
No, getting rid of Alyssa right now is just like a wah-wah move. It's not great for Tiffany's resume in general. Like, oh, I had an HOH. I got rid of Alyssa, who had nobody on an island by herself. It's just kind of like, oh, well, good for you. Like, she does have a chance to take out one of the biggest players in the game right now. They are so close to it just being the 6 anyways, that taking that shot now is something that could be a really good move for her. You know, he's gonna win more stuff going forward. It's just, he's such a competitor.
I mean, there's one other interesting wrinkle here, and that is the Xavier punishment third nominee thing. Like, I would get rid of Xavier. Like, I'll just say it right now, because I think Xavier is going to probably win this game, because he's just, but they're not, it's not going to happen right now. I think it'd be smart, but it's not going to happen.
Oh, I would get rid of Kylan. Kylan and Sarah Beth need to be broken up. They really do. If there's any way to sort of like, if Sarah Beth is no longer on this block, then Kylan has to go. You can't keep a duo that's that obvious in the house this late in the game. Okay,
so the cookout plan here seems to be Claire's the target after this week, and then Alyssa's the target seemingly after that.
Yep.
That's not exciting, but that's sort of where things are. I understand Cookout wants to dominate all of that.
Yep.
Can we talk about the Coin of Destiny?
Yeah, let's talk about the Coin of Destiny.
I really want... This is going to be the coin. This is going to be the penny of destiny. This is going to be like the wah-wah of destiny.
The coin of disappointment.
Okay, that's actually what it really is. The coin of disappointment today. So, okay, we trying to do the math with the BB Bucks at this point is hard, because we don't know who's getting the BB Bucks later. Mm-hmm. We don't know what's in all those individual envelopes from the HOH.
Nope.
But seemingly it feels like Derek F's obviously going to have enough to play. Hannah, I think, is going to have enough to play. Claire and Azah are... I mean, it's possible they could have enough to play depending on what they get in those two different things.
Yeah.
But here's the deal. If you're Azah, if you're Derek F, if you're Hannah, you probably all want Sarah Beth gone. Like, you are not... The coin of disappointment is just... it is going to hold no weight in this whatsoever.
No! Everybody wants Sarah Beth out except for Kylan. She is the target.
Yeah, even if you were Claire, and like we obviously all know from the outside, Claire should be doing something different. Claire should be trying to change things up, but Claire's close with Tiffany. I don't even think Claire's gonna do anything if she... This is gonna be just a complete waste of time on the Sunday episode.
Yep.
Okay, well here's... For everyone out there who is like, this is going to rig the game, this is too powerful, we don't want another coup d'etat or whatever else, congratulations, you're going to get your wish, because this is just going to be totally irrelevant.
Yeah, it likely will be.
Okay, well that is what we have now. Watch we be totally wrong with all of this and we just get like pied in the face later with it.
Well, at least there'd be some pieing in the face, because the amount of clownery this season, we haven't had to pull out the clown car really since the beginning with Frenchie. I mean, there's some good players going on this season.
Listen, you know, we're saving a lot of money having to go in and get the clown car for its like temporary maintenance. We haven't put any miles on it in a while.
No, we haven't, but we did put in that second steering wheel after last season.
That's true. But okay, well, let us know in the comments. Do you think Sarah Beth going is the right move for everyone? Also, check out our Instagram later at Matt and Jess TV for the big results of the grand donut debate.
Yeah, thank you to everyone who's actually gone and participated in our silly, fun poll, of which donut Matt should get. And I know we've seen a lot of, you should get both, but because he's been getting 2 donuts for the past few weeks, he was kind of like, I feel like I just want to have one this week. Which one should I have? And we're like, Let's see what you guys think.
Listen, it's going to be really sad if they're out of the donut. I'm just putting it that out way. Just brace yourselves just in case.
Hey, it might be you come to our Instagram, Matt and Jess TV. We're going to have a picture of the donut, and it's like, it is not the maple bacon bar. It is not the Nutella. It is the Fruit Loops donut.
Fruit Loops donut is good. Okay, well, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you here next time.